Hello, greetings, divine beings. Welcome to my channel. Whew, immediately, the energy I'm getting is strike while the iron is hot. Aries energy is out on the table. So, this is really talking to me about someone who has opportunity ahead of them. It's funny, my coffee pot just made this like ticking sound. Also, drink while the coffee is hot. It's something about getting something done while the opportunity presents itself, which is why the reason I think Aries energy came out, because Aries is a sign that is all about action, and they usually are the first to play. So, this is why usually Aries is the first to win. So, this is that energy where it's like 111 on the clock, which is exactly like the energy of 111, new beginnings, getting something started, just going for it. It's about going for it. Okay. Aries energy. This could be somebody's north node or someone's sun sign, definitely. Aries. Aries energy. Wow. The Emperor comes out. Ruled by Aries, by the way. So I'm talking to somebody who, wow, whoever you are, it's either you have mastered a certain craft in your field or you have reached a plateau of some sort. Well, this can be at a job, this can be in business, this can be you just being the head of something, and you have access and you are all moving parts to whatever this big circle or project is. The Emperor is really powerful energy. Wow, the Emperor and Aries came out. See, at the bottom of the deck is the Devil, unfortunately. And I had got the Capricorn card in reverse earlier. So this can talk about someone who has reached their status by a means of, doing some things that are just a little unethical. Who could have taken the easy way out, or someone who may have, I don't know, slept their way to the top, or did a lot of manipulation to get to where it is that they are. Um, the World card. Jesus. Okay, so the World card talks about the ending of a cycle and coming into a new cycle. So, if some of you are going to get what you want by playing dirty, I see. And uh, somebody don't mind getting their hands a little dirty in order to get to the top. And so I understand it's this now or never energy. It's striking while the iron is hot energy, but there are different ways to go about it. That just fell on the floor. Kind of crazy. I'm not going to pick that up. But I did see an altar on here. So I could be connecting with people who may have done a little magic. Oh, the Tower card. Boy, this is either really going to backfire on you, or this energy could be someone who has won against you. There's somebody, because if this is not your energy, let me just say, I know a lot of readers pick up on people who are on the good side of things, and maybe they're on the people they're on the side of the chosen one and on the side of the the victim, but it doesn't look like I'm tapping into a victim here. I got the Emperor, the Devil, and the World card. And as a result, the Tower. So I could possibly be connecting with someone who look like they got their hands a little dirty in this cycle, and something's going to backfire on you, unfortunately. So you think you're getting away with something, and you're actually not getting away with something. Uh, I see a Scorpio may have been involved, Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus energy is what I'm getting. Maybe an Aquarius as well. But let me see if the Justice card comes out because wow, somebody really think that they're going to be eating off of the horrible things that they've done to someone. And by horrible, this can be gossip. This is ruining someone's reputation, talking down on someone, throwing witchcraft on somebody. Strength, Leo energy. It's funny. I see this card and it looks like a tea kettle. Like, and I was just talking about how someone was like gossiping about somebody. I'm thinking of someone spilling tea or spilling the tea on someone. But whoever I am tapped into, you don't seem like a really good person. And let's just say, whatever you did, you are going to face the repercussions for it. Big time. Big time. Now, if this is not you um, doing, causing this chaos and in this devil and emperor energy, I am picking up that whoever has done something to you, there's going to be a tower coming for this individual. I see a man and a woman working together on this too, just wreaking havoc and causing havoc in people's lives. This is not something that was done alone. This is something that was done with a person. And I'm seeing masculine and feminine energy, unfortunately. Someone's going to pay for what it is that they did. And it's so funny. I got the King of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds that are coming out. So these are two people, these are two energies that are really well off. And if they're not well off, they are very strategic people. These are individuals who may see life differently, but when it comes to achieving one goal in common, which I'm getting money, which money is the root of the King of Diamonds and Queen of Diamonds energy, they will go to any extent to get whatever outcome it is that they want. I just saw 9/11 on a timer. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. I don't even usually do readings like this, and I freaking knew the justice card was at the bottom. Justice will be served. I was literally looking for the justice card as I was shuffling for the last two cards because yes, somebody had an agenda to bring either a star seed down, a chosen one down. Um, this is exactly the energy that I'm getting. Wow. Seven of Diamonds. It looks like somebody was literally aiming at a certain person. I'm literally getting goosebumps. You were targeted. Whoever I'm talking to, you were targeted by a male and female practitioner, and they hit you. I know Christians, as Christians, we like to recite that quote: "No weapons formed against us shall prosper. If God be for us, who could be against us?" Someone was against you. Somebody formed a weapon and it prospered. The only thing is now it's backfiring. Ooh, ooh, something's going to be hot. Something is hot. The Joker. Wow. Wow, the Joker came out. I've never pulled that card before. I actually don't know what that means, but I'm gonna actually have to look that one up. The Fool. One must sometimes leave the confines of the house and enjoy a walk in around the grounds. Okay, so the Joker represents the Fool card, it looks like in Tarot. Someone's gonna have to start all over. Someone is going to have to Someone's going to be left out in the cold. Somebody is getting ready to lose everything that they worked for. And this came out behind the king and the queen of diamonds. So it looks like someone's status is going to fall. The tower. Someone's status is going to fall. Somebody tried to attack a earth angel. I got the high priestess. This high priestess energy. Someone tried to attack a high priestess energy. Someone wrote petitions to a high priestess. New Orleans could be really significant. Someone's into tea readings. That's very specific. Someone's into tea readings, teacup readings. Someone wrote a petition to a high priestess also to invoke this magic. So I'm getting this. This is not only two people involved, this is three people involved total. Who's out to get my collective and why? Because someone has a gift. You have a gift. Someone here in my collective has a gift. You're either a writer, a journalist, someone's jealous of you. Someone's jealous of your connection with someone. Someone's jealous of the relationships that you have in your life. Someone is jealous of your fairness, your beauty, in your calling, the power that you have over men. Wow, that's very specific. Aries energy, that came right out. Four of diamonds. Yeah, this is all about wealth. This is all about stealing somebody's wealth. Someone's out to steal somebody's physical, material inheritance. Whoa, whoa, I wasn't expecting the reading to go this way. The Hermit. So someone doesn't want to be seen or exposed for doing such heinous acts towards you. So someone is cloaking themselves spiritually to hide their hand. Yes, it's a woman. The Joker came out again. It's a fool, a foolish woman, a foolish person. This is someone who covets with the eyes. This woman could be a stepmother, an auntie. This is definitely somebody in their 40s and above. This is someone who is very beautiful, actually. And it's so strange because seems like a woman who has everything that she needs, who has all that she needs and wants in life, but she's not satisfied. This is a woman that will never be satisfied. And unfortunately, the male that she got involved, he I see a web. He's wrapped around her finger. Unfortunately, he think he's getting something out of it. He don't know what he just got himself into. But this woman is very conniving. What does she want from the collective? Hierophant. She wants your calling. Somebody is after your calling. Someone is after your relationships. Someone's after your essence because in the background it looks like this woman is like a shadow. Somebody's after your essence. Someone's trying to call in your energy and they think that they can do so by way of magic, but they can't. Someone's trying to pull your energy forward. Someone's trying to move things along by doing altar work, but it's not going to work. Three of diamonds in reverse, it's not going to work. Someone thinks they can take your throne, but it's not going to work. They have been dethroned. Aries energy. Why does my collective need to be in Aries energy? Right. Okay, it's something about you moving. So it looks like these people, this enemy here, they feel like you're not going to do what you're supposed to do. They feel like you're not going to do what you have to do. So they might as well take advantage of you. So it's something about you moving and acting when it's time to act. You need to let God help you. It's I'm hearing God doesn't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. So you have to let God help you. You need to move so God can move as well because that's striking while the iron is hot energy is you getting a move on something before the enemy does. You need to get up early and take care of something before the enemy take care of it for you. When you wake up in the morning, I need you to pray. When you go to sleep at night, you need to pray. And I'm not saying to pray and inform God about what's going on in your life. Because I know, even though you may not know physically who's doing this, you may not know spiritually who's doing this, but you can feel like something is tugging your spirit. You can feel when something is awful. You can feel when something's not right in your spirit. And to combat against that kind of energy, that kind of evil, you need to pray. You need to affirm. And not just affirm, you need to move. And I believe that that's what this Aries card is about. It's about taking action, it's about moving, it's about getting things done. So, whatever you know that you have to get done this week, don't think twice about it. Don't hold off on it. You need to move. You need to move. I'm also feeling this energy of moving because I feel like a cycle is closing, not just in your life, but the world. The world is getting ready to reset. You know, it's funny. I feel like this moon may have something to do with it. We have an eclipse coming up tonight, actually. And I do feel a lot of transformation. I feel a lot of change, but there's some people who are sitting in stagnant energy. And remember, it don't take a long time to change your frequency or for you to get out of a negative circumstance. All it takes is one decision, one thought, one action, one. You just need to do something different. Okay. Whoever it is I'm talking to, It's about those small shifts in your life make huge differences. It makes big changes. So you need to do something different over the next few days. If you're seeing this video before the 9th, try to do something different in your life because it's time to throw the enemy off. And if this is not you, then whoever you, if I'm talking to the actual enemy itself, you're gone, ma'am or sir. You're gone. God sees you, and the person that you're attacking sees you as well. For some of you, you need to pray over your love life. You need to pray over your family. And I'm not talking praying, like I said, to inform God. You need to pray to affirm the God in you. Affirm things that are not so as if they are. That's your job because there's a portal opening up. Someone does need an actual cleanse. There's a real transformation taking form here. The devil cannot win, and the devil will not win. But as long as you stay stagnant and stuck in the past and dwelling on things that are old and not growing, the devil got you. But if you really want to transform, and if you really want to change your life, you need to strike while the iron is hot. You need to move. You need to tap into your leadership skills. You need to tap into all of your abilities. You need to use all of your brain power at this time. It's like it's go time. It's go time for somebody. Let's see advice. Advice. Queen of Hearts, the High Priestess. Okay. So I was definitely talking to someone who knows what's going on. I was definitely tapped into, I'm definitely tapped into either a starseed or someone who is really tapped into their intuition because you actually do know what is going on. And the Holy Spirit is saying that you know what to do with the High Priestess card. Right. The devil just came out again under the High Priestess card. So with that being said, this is telling me that there are some shadow work prompts that you must do. All right. There is, because number one, there really isn't an enemy that exists outside of you. Really. Um, so we need to get down to the bottom of what's going on in your subconscious mind and what's going on in your subconscious energy because it's stopping you from moving forward. So with the devil coming out behind your card, it's actually telling me that you have some limiting beliefs, you have some bad habits, and you have some toxic ways about yourself that's actually keeping you down, that's actually keeping you from moving forward. This is not just somebody throwing something on you. This is you throwing something on you. And right now, in this energy, you really have the opportunity to overcome that. And so you're being encouraged to change, transform, and to release. And this is a full moon that's coming up, and full moons are typically about releasing. A lot of people say releasing what no longer serves you. And you need to do this whether it's a full moon or not. It's just that sometimes the energy is more conducive for doing things like that. And they normally associate full moons with releasing energy that no longer serves you here. But really, I mean, there must be a belief, there must be an outdated thought form or pattern or person. There has to be a job. It has to be, there's something that's outdated that you keep doing, and it's kind of holding you back. The advice is for you to look at what it is that you're doing that's holding you back from your calling with the higher fun. Because now that these cards are coming out in a different way, I'm seeing that the essence that someone is trying to take from you is the essence that you are already forgetting about. It's the essence that you don't tap into daily, and that's why it's fading. There are parts of you that are fading because they're not being activated. And the message is for you to activate this individual. And by you not doing such thing, is like going against the law. And when you're going against the law, when you're going against nature, you're going against God. When you're going against your own nature, you're going against God. And that can be seen or looked at as demonic or devilish. So I can see why this devil card is coming out, and you're being encouraged to tap into your strength. I could be talking to somebody who may have a lot of Leo placements. And if you do, you need to see where it is that you have a Leo placement. Wherever you have a Leo placement, that's where your king energy is. And you need to tap into that. Somebody has a truth in them that has yet to be acknowledged. And if you don't acknowledge it, um, you are not only doing a disservice to God, but you're doing a disservice to yourself. You're doing a disservice to the people who are waiting on you to answer your call. Strike while the iron is hot because somebody needs you. Somebody needs you to show up. And for a lot of you, this can be more than one person. Someone's really good. I see a musical career for somebody. Someone has the opportunity to perform or sing or dance or showcase your talent. And if that opportunity presents itself, I'm encouraging you to go for it. Okay. Let's see. What kind of portal? What's talking to my collective? I'm going to that Gateway of Light Activation Oracle because under this energy that we're in, I do feel like we're in an activation stage. So I'm going to see where it is that we are. And these are cards that activate the ancient wisdom within. Where does my collective need help? Who can help them tap into their gifts and tap into who they are? My collective needs help. Okay, the Hall of Amenti Initiation. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. And I was just talking about you having a truth that is universally acknowledged. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered. I'm talking to somebody who knows who they are already. God has told you the truth about who you are. And now you're being initiated in the spirit. And this is why you need to act now. Wisdom. Wisdom is the word. Wisdom is the word for you. Ask God tonight for wisdom. And this is my thing. When you ask God for wisdom, don't think that this wisdom is just going to come immediately, because it doesn't work that way. When you ask God for something like wisdom, you're usually going to get and find yourself in more situations where you have to be wise. So you're going to get the lessons of wisdom. You're not going to just be instantly given wisdom. You're going to be tested first. I think this is where the halls of initiation are, because in order for you to be initiated into something, you must be tested first. But you're being initiated into wisdom. So I could be talking to someone who's been doing a lot of reading lately, who has been doing a lot of research, looking for higher knowledge, higher power. I can be talking to someone who is finding out the truth of our world, our government, our society. You could be looking into like what's actually going on in this world, and you're actually finding your purpose. You're finding out the truth. There's something being uncovered. There's something that you've been initiated into, and you know something that other people don't. You also have been gaining clarity and healing. I feel someone who's been healing behind this too. And so you're being asked to use wisdom now. So you have this higher vibrational energy now about yourself because of what you know, but you're being asked to bring all of this together and use it. You need to use it. You need to use this. Right. I see you becoming more grounded and rooted in who you are moving forward. And even though you're becoming rooted in who you are, you still need to take action, but take rooted action like an Aries. Uh, Egyptian energy can be really strong with you. I can be talking to someone who has ties to ancient Egypt. That's specific. Wow, my ears just got real clear when I said that. Someone's connected to ancient Egypt. Osiris, Anubis, Thoth, Isis could be very significant to you. All right. And so this is really important because 333 on the timer. Your mission has been uncovered. Your mission has been revealed. And these devils wouldn't be after you if your mission, wow, third eye activation. Exactly. That's exactly who I'm tapping into. Third eye, inner vision, clear seeing. You, I was just talking about Thoth. Light codes. Someone's getting light codes. Jesus Christ. Wow. Someone's mission is being uncovered. All right, Halls of Learning came out again, and it says this card is a great confirmation. You also have great lessons on the horizon, so be prepared for this energy. You know, it's so funny. Phoenix. Phoenix. You'll be like the Phoenix rising. I must be talking to a Scorpio, someone who has serious Scorpio placements in their chart. You could be a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, Venus. a Venus or North Node, Scorpio or Aries, because this energy is really strong. All right, I'm talking to a star seed for real. This message is not for everybody, and that is fine with me as long as it gets to the right person. I do not care. I do not care. What does my collective need to know? Striking while the iron is hot. Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. All right, so you can also connect to your gift and more of who you are by wearing the color orange, wearing some yellow, some orange, also dancing. Must be tapped into a feminine energy or a masculine with a lot of feminine energy placements. And there's nothing wrong with having feminine energy as a masculine and nothing wrong with having masculine energy as a feminine. We all have both. We need both. Okay. All energies, everybody has masculine and feminine polarities inside of them. Okay. But it's something about your sensuality that needs to be taken a look at. So I'm getting some of you actually need to slow down. And it's funny that I'm getting like this slowing down energy. And also at the same time, I'm getting this striking while it's hot energy too. But a lot of the times, you get where you need to be faster by moving slower. In other words, patience will get you in more places, but still acting. You still need to take action. So take action on being patient. Take action on being wise. Take action on talking to God, but be patient with his answers. And that'll, did y'all hear that random alarm? That's my reading. That's the reading. Be patient. Patience will get you in more places. In more places. Wow. That was a confirmation. I just got a card that said this reading is a confirmation for somebody. So hopefully this reading has been a blessing to you. It's been a blessing to me. I love you and thank you for tuning in to this message. Okay. You want a reading with me? Please email me at 360divinity@gmail.com and I will get back to you ASAP. All right. Love you guys. Bye bye.